Welcome to Strategic Command European Theater. I am Magican, and this game is a strategic game, a turn-based game where you have a lot of opportunities but still really simple game. I really like to play this game when I want to shut the brain off and just play like small strategic things. Don't have to think about real time, and do not have to think 10 moves ahead. So I played this game when it came out. I actually bought it on the CD-ROM at that time. It's a pretty old game, but still a really nice game to play. It has good graphic, mouse control, everything as you need, and it still has research but on a basic level. So you can of course play different kind of way. You can play this game, and let's start with you can play of course, and you can play over sending an email and stuff like that. Just load the game and load that, and TCP/IP, and of course you can play a new game against the AI, which I'm going to do. And you can start 39, 40, 41, 42, 43 and 44. I will just start at the beginning here, and you have different setups. You can show the hex glide, I like that. Show resource value, also good. Sound effects, nice. Disable undo, it's quite good to have a possibility to disable if you press wrongly, so it's okay. Display last turn summary, then you can see the last, it doesn't matter. The rules and variation, I like the fog of war actually. I like to see that they can't see your units, or you can't see their units of course mostly. Free French units, fine. Soviet partisans, Yugoslavian partisans, fine. Scorch Earth, they will just burn everything. And war in Siberia is not on. It will make a fight on that side too, so let's just keep that out of the game. Politics, I like to have random or all, so you don't know when exactly this is happening. And Gary Grimsby's war in the east, I did it differently. I held historically and with the weather, and I like to not do that normally, but this game I play a lot, so random is fine, and no allowing of rules to be changed during game. It's really simple, really nice game, and I could play it on expert with 100%, then the computer experience is 200, but that is, I don't like the cheating. If the AI was better, that will be no problem, but as it's not better, it's just cheating, then I like to set it like just standard, so you have the odds against you is like a dice. I just played the Allied campaign for myself just to try it, and it's much easier than the Axe campaign because they have much more resources to work with, and you can stop them on the front. But let's just take the Axes here. You need to get them to surrender. You can see the date down here, September 3rd, 1939, and you got some points. It's quite easy. You can done, exit the turn, purchase units and headquarters, then they get experience, and you can have different kind of units to have that experience. Normally I buy Manstein. As you can see, it's cost a little bit more compared to the other units, but it's so little, so I buy Manstein and then Rommel normally later on, and Kesselring too. Corpses, that's half price compared to, and you can see here spotting, and it's important with the fog of war we have on. Action points, strike range, and then what you are good at against tank, soft, air attack, of course, naval attack, strategic attack. You can't do that with that. It's land defensive, tank defense, soft defense, air defense. Everything is natural here. Naval defense 0. You cannot defend against naval units, and that's important because the Allies likes to do that, attack you on the coast. It's soft. Army is actually the same. It's just double, and it has a lot more against air. If you can look at this, air is 4, and then naval attack is also okay. You can still naval defense. You cannot defend against naval unit that. So and naval attack, you cannot attack the naval that way. It's just more like if they are coming in with aircraft carrier stuff like that, then you can of course attack against that. Tank attacks, soft attack. So normally I like to buy them, but if you want to have a quick defense, as I normally do in Russia, I normally buy these from Russian because they do not have. It's the beginning. They have about 440 or something like that, and you go down, but at last you will overwhelm them with these forces here and get them back quite fast. Rocket attachment, of course, you can get that. You get some industry research because you are German. So normally it's just 111. Here it's 222, but I normally do not buy them. I buy tanks. As you can see, they're quite good. A tank here, if you look at that, it's 325 points. So you need to pay for it. An army is 250. That's only 75 more. And you can see 44860. Here it's 54820. So against naval is worse. But if you look at tank defense soft, and here it's much better. 222. And tank is 543, so it's much better at defending against tanks, soft and air defense. Spotting, action point and strike range is of course also really good. Special action point, you can move quite a lot and move in and take different targets, so I like them. Air fleet is essential for the win. You need to have a lot of air fleet to fight different areas. They cost a lot, and especially also keep them. Even if they're down to 1, upgrade them to 10, it will cost like half of it, what is normally costing. And they're really good at action points. Strike range is 6, that's a lot. Spotting is 5. So you can do a lot of attack there with those, but they cost a lot, as you can see. Strategic bombers, I buy 1 or 2 of them, maybe only 1. They're really good at naval, but I can strike along and have a lot of spotting, but they are really vulnerable to attacks. Battleships is nice. We only get 1 in Germany, so it's important to, yeah, you can't keep them normally. I don't keep them normally, so you gotta also cruise. But look at the points, how much it cost. But they're really good from Italy to bomb in and attack land units. You can see here, naval attack from cruisers 5, but it's better, and you can have the strategic attack too with 2 in battleships, so they're good at that. Carriers are really good at attacking different areas with strike range 3 with the that way. And the subs is a little bit different. They will actually take out money for the allies when you have the sub, and they're really good at naval attack. You can see there, they're 6 and the other 5, so they're actually better at naval attack than the most of them, but they're really bad at defending. So that's it. Right now we only Germany. Later on Italy will come with in the game, and this is the map. You do not have any more than this. It's not with Japan, it's only European theater, and right now we are at war with United Kingdom, France, and you can see here France had their areas around here. Still got some areas, and it's quite easy when you conquer something. You get some points, so you can buy units. So let's start here. Normally I like to take out this quite fast, but they have some interceptors. Normally you do not lose that many planes in the beginning. So and you got, that was quite a hit there. And that was good, much better. These are the command groups, and you can see, get some experience, because that plane and these units and this plane has been in that. But every time you upgrade or get up to 10, then you will lose a little bit. Sometimes you will lose a little bit. It depends. If you only have 1, then we'll lose a lot. And this one has no experience yet. That's Rungstedt, and that's Bock. It's harder with Axis because the airlines have so many ships, so you can do a lot of stuff with them. But still, also when the United States join the war, and normally when it's random, it joins faster. It depends on what you attack, because you have other things here. You have this, and if you want to attack something, it doesn't cost anything. You just declare war. But we did not declare war on Poland because Germany did not declare war. They only declare war on one country, that the United States. But you can see industry and stuff like that down here, and look at Russia, how much they got. So every time you want to declare something, you go in here and declare war. you have reports about how much industry Germany have compared to the allies here. And Germany and Axe Minor, we got this compared to Russia, United States, France. So already now we are under the gun here. And you can see losses. No unit has been lost yet. So and here in options we can only see that. We cannot change anything. Table undo, yeah, we can change the top one here, but we cannot change anything here of the setup. That's what we said before. So right now we are going for, I would like to take out, as you can see, the planes only got one each, or maybe one got one each, yeah, because they got one, but this unit got two, so that's pretty unrealistic. But it's random, it's dice, so sometimes it's not going that good compared to other times. Here you got the ships you can take out, and that's just cruisers, both of them. You don't have any battleship with Germany yet. You will get them later on when Italy here. You do not get Bismarck, unfortunately, because we are in early on. But still, you got two subs out here, and you need to bring them down in this area so they don't get transport over, and then you can get up to, if you put it in right here, you will get up to 40 points they will lose, and that's a lot. Now we got that 4 there. We should go in here. That was not good. Let's see here. And that's pretty bad. What's going on there? Normally these units are a little bit better. That's much better. There we go. Want to move. That's because I clicked wrongly, so it's good to have that to really change that. So this was pretty poorly. Normally I will get this unit, and now it starts to get that, and we don't get the points right now. So, but that's the way the game is. They will start to refresh them all. That won't cost that much, but that was a poor first turn. When the die is not good dices, that's the way it is. And you can see here, do not get that many points for winning here. And we got these units here. Normally they won't go after this line here. They will just stay put. Let's just say end. Canada declare war on Germany now. And it doesn't cost anything to declare war. Now we got 26 points of them, and they will lose that. Look at that down here. They lose that 89, and we get our points. So they have to. Okay, they are attacking here, trying to circumvent the tank. They're fighting quite good, poor Polish people here. Normally they can't fight. Normally it goes quite fast. Or you do not get them to surrender if you get Warsaw. That's not the way it goes here. It's mostly like that. You get them when you get enough troops, defeat enough troops here. It's nice to have this researched. Okay, nothing there. That was good. Okay. Let's see the planes. We can use the planes now, but you have to have a look here if that's fine. Okay, much better now. And a little bit more research for that group. And still this spot. Next time I will take Warsaw. 1st of October. That's the first time the 30th of September they attacked. So 1st of September they attacked. What I remember, 1st of September, not 30th of September, 1st. What I remember, let's see here. We've still got these planes here. And this. We can wait a little bit. We can also move the ships out, but they will not be that good to move. Let's see if we can get this one down there. Okay, that's not good. Look at that ship there. Quite good naval attack, but not really working here. But that's English ship. But normally you don't attack them, but it will attack them it will attack this up because it's so close. That's a little bit sad. So that was not good. This is not going really well actually. So maybe this is not gonna be that easy. Now we do not deserve that much. Only 13 because of that boat has limited our subs there. That's 8 again. 7. You can look it. Now surprise enemy contact. It's not good for them. No. Normally it can actually evade, but it's not doing that now. How can it go that far? Okay, that was the subs. Normally this doesn't happen either. Actually, you can evade with your subs out here, and that's just 2 subs away, and they cost like 300, and so that's all gone. That was really bad. It's like that sometimes the computer can see your unit even that you have this fog of war on, but they couldn't, of course. They had that surprise attack on it, but we lose that unit now. That was really expensive because we need the English troops to lose. So it's gonna be a tough match, this one. Even with the standard rules, it's gonna be tough. Now we get this one. Okay, now I got a little bit on there. And then it's a whole group, and it's a little bit more there. Normally it surrenders now. Okay, that was not a good thing, but it doesn't cost that much. Now we can move. As we're going over here. They should capitulate here, but still not doing that. And we lost 2 subs. Okay, they surrender now. So I could have stopped that with the last attack. 293 you get, and of course they occupy Poland. But the problem here is now that we lost the 2 subs that normally doing all the stuff out here. I played this game a lot actually in the early days. I actually bought it on a CD-ROM. And it's pretty old. I can't remember the date, but it's put up on the channel. But it's really nice. It's simple, simplistic, but you can really get frustrated sometimes also when you feel like that you have done what you should do and everything should be okay, and then you get a really bad throw and die with you, and then you think, oh, what is going on here? So let's just move them to the front here as soon as possible. And this will grow around 8 or 10 and then you will get the points for it also. And right now I will purchase units. Normally I will purchase an army, and that should be right there. I will get this one over there, and this one up here. And we'll purchase an air unit. And there. And next time I'll purchase a leader also. And they were just good at that. We saw over here. So now I cannot stop them because it costs too much to stop them. So I'll just do this. And they will do that. They have a fortification here, national line of course, but normally you get a little bit better result here in that when the French use attacks. Okay, now you can see 7. Let's just put that there. And move as fast to the front as possible. Okay, that can be moved, but this one should move a little bit closer maybe. This unit should be now. This could actually move a little further ahead. Go there. And this is fine right here. You could actually put them in here. There we go. It's a little bit sad with because now the United States, look at that, the money here, they get a lot of money now because they do not lose about 40 or 30 every time. With the subs. And now we're already in March. Normally you have that attacking right now, but it doesn't really help to attack when you can't reach the targets here. Okay, I'll do this wrongly. Let's see here. Can't even attack next time. So we're not even close enough to it. Let's just... And it's not even enough money for this. And that's the same. And that's a French unit. That's good. Got 2 hits on it. That was interception. That means when they try to attack and you have flying units that already have not been up once to scramble, then they will attack that flying unit. So you cannot stop them. They will only be when we're really, really low. Then they will not do it. But normally it does. So you have to be careful of that. Okay, let's just go in and say war map and say hello. Declare war. Yes. And they will get some units here, as you can see. But now we are going to use our planes, and they will use the interceptor, and they've also got some here. Okay, that was not that good. Well, let's try again. Okay, the English is not close enough to do this. That's good. That was good. Okay, that wasn't good. We lost 3 tanks because of the surprise. Surprise is not good. I really needed that tank to attack them. That was a good one. That was really poor. Not getting just one there. This is a really, really bad unlucky die here. Normally I get them in the first turn. This is really, really bad. I'm like, what is going on? So this is gonna be a good fight. You will gonna really see something. It's really nice to watch actually. So because this is not gonna be good compared to the time. And now it's 5. It will surrender now, but and now maybe our tank unit will be destroyed because of this surprise attack. And this will also attack. Luckily that didn't work, but now there's a bomber attacking, and then they will go, and we'll lose that. Nope, that was lucky. That was really lucky. Normally the bomber is not experienced enough in the beginning, but still, that needs to... Oof. Normally this doesn't happen. I'm not sure they have troops up there to get this surprise attack, but still. Then you can go in, reinforce, and say maximum. And normally if you do not have enough supplies, you will not be able to maximize them, especially over in Russia. When you come in around this area, you can maximize maybe to 4 on 5. If you do not get all the supply areas all the way in and the partisan troops down all the time, then you will not be able to increase them. And if you really get that lucky enough or fight enough to get down here and even go from the south up here, you will not even be able to move a unit sometimes with the bad supplies. So that's a good thing to remember. Let's just use the plane where we can use the plane. The French is still working on it. That was good. Nice. And there we go. And let's see here what unit should go in. It should be like this. But now they can come with their ships and go in here and start to do stuff. And they do that sometimes, so it's good to know. And now we got some of the planes here. We could okay, that one. So as you can see, this is not normal. As in the war, the German planes here in the beginning was much better than their counterparts, but this is not something that is calculated on. It's only experience. And you can see here they get some experience. You can't see those down there. Experience down there. And they have this magical line, so you normally do not attack that. I can't cross that. That's better, but it will take time. So when you're standing here anyway, so we reinforce. Always nice to do. It will lose a little bit of that's fine. These are cheap. But as you can see, we cannot break through, and I'm not going to attack the Maginot Line there. They will update these units. Look at that. The English has so many money now because of they're just saving, and especially because they do not have any subs they have to think about. Low country surrender, and we'll get money every time they surrender. Look at that, 329. So we'll need that money to buy a new commander. I should probably have bought that instead of doing something else. They're moving them back now. And now our interceptors bringing in. That's the same. They bought some units here. As you can see, English bought really hefty units also. But we need to go in the back line. We're not sure what they have done. Now get this, that these mines are 20 worth instead of 10 normally, as so they're 20 worth because it's high value, it's double value when it's mines. That's a good thing to know also. Let's see here if we can. And we can go behind the line here. There we go. That's good. So we won't get that up and running. Okay, that's surprise, but it's lanes, so normally it's not that hard. Well, let's see here. Now we can move them a little closer. Also the planes. And now we can purchase Rommel. I will have Manstein. Much better to purchase that. These units hold, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 each. So over 10, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The rest here will not get that experience. Let's reinforce this unit. And reinforce this unit. It costs a lot to reinforce. And of course this one, if we can get that to 10, exactly. Look at that. That was that. This cost a lot to reinforce the planes. But we're on the way south here, and this is growing, so I'm not sure. This will probably move back to France, and they have a France unit there too. But we still collect a low number of money here. Now they are moving away. British escort. Now they got the escort here, and the bomber didn't do anything. That's nice. Sometimes French unit, the French plane moves up to him and start bombing there. Normally it does that actually, but that's really, really irritating. That was not good. Let's see if we can do this. Nope. Let's go. And now we can move a lot around here, but I'm not going to do that because it's not good enough. To reinforce. I can only reinforce one. Now I'm on the behind the enemy lines here. There we go. That was good. And now 16 because we have conquered. Surprise contact. That's good. That was a really good fight there. That was a good attack from that plane. Can win, but we have to do that. And we have nothing else to move here. And we're already in June. So the time is going quickly fast. I'm not sure what the High Commander is doing now. That was good. Now they're moving away from the Maginot Line, and we do not have extra troops to fix that. Now 65 only. So the planes need to. We could get. That was pretty bad, really bad. So we need to get this away, and then we need to put this. This is really bad too. Do not have that much experience, but that sometimes this happens when they just go berserk and the planes can't find the target. Now we have to be really smart. Look at that. Really thinking what's going on here. Like this, nothing is working and you can't beat them. There we go. Finally. Didn't look like it was going to succeed here. And I think they will surrender now. And how idea? Yeah, France surrenders because you have the capital and you have most of their units. 920. That was a good plunder. And then you get Victory France installed down here. And that's close. And you cannot attack them. Nothing to do there. But now we get about 200. And 1400. Look at that. Italy declares now war on the Allies. Nearly the same time as it should, and let's just maximize the troops here, reinforce them before we do anything else. Also the planes, and they will lose a bit repetition here. I should have bought one of these leaders before. Here we get a little bit of Manstein there. And here reinforce. Normally I do that with every little unit. You can see it costs a lot of money to do that, but after a battle like that, it's really nice to have that to do. You can do some other things. You can transport that costs 25. You can go out in water, and you can pay 40 for moving it a long way. That's why I normally do it myself here. Moving it to the front, and again. Now it's Yugoslavia. And it's ready. It's good to move these units. But it's also important to have planes against English attacks, and they will be there, and it can be really frustrating to have bad attacks against them. So always remember, and the Italian troops is not worse than the German troops. Not in this game. You do not have that many. Look at the ships here. You got all these ships, and that's a lot of battleships and a lot of other ships. And normally I just go as fast as I can towards the limit here to the English ships at this canal, and that will be good to cover them and to lock them in. Okay, that's a plane here. I knew there was a melter plane here. Normally there was in the war, but also sometimes they bring it up back to United Kingdom there. Let's see, is there anything else? No, it's a straight out 1000. Let's perk units. Another commander, Rommel. I'm killing our perk Rommel here. And then perkest tank. And can't even put an army now. That was all the money. Next time it's gonna be up. I like planes, but it's gonna be something else. Now they're starting to bomb this, and we will lose a lot of money with taking planes. Okay, that was not good. I like them to get some of these planes here, so they don't get experience. And they annex the Baltic states, the Russians, because of the war. Then they just thought, oh, we take this. And we need these units to be fast down here. And some of the planes would be nice to have here, actually. 2 group of planes, not the tanks. They are not going to be good here. And I'm not gonna buy and use 25 to get them moved. I could bring one up there. That's also all. And these pins in here. And Bach, he has only 6 in rating, and Manster has 9. I like him to be able to take over the planes there. Maybe we'll use Bach instead and Manstein on the eastern front. Let's purchase army unit. And the good about this is you can purchase it quite close. And we need to move the Italians now and not forget them. There we go with these. And now we collect 212 and we get Italy to collect 115. That's it. We also have research. I'm not showing you that yet. Okay, I didn't see this. I need to bring that back again. I don't want them to get the research here, get the town. So they have pressured me, but they will row anyway, so that's good enough. Let's just there we go. Now we can get the units. Okay, that was not good. I remember that was only silver. Okay, that's better than I expected. That was a good hit. And then here. This needs to be attacked and killed. This is also good to get that, and this one of course. So that's 3 units there. Plane of course needs also to be taken care of. And these units of course also, and I need this little faster unit. And I need to change these around. takes a long time with these corpses here. That takes a lot of time compared to what it should take normally. Okay, there we go. The French unit, if you can see that, of that. Normally I use one more airplane here, but the Rommel has nothing experience here, nothing really. And it normally goes to the one with much experience on that front here, and we need to take out Yugoslavia. We don't need to take them out, but it's good to take them out. Get money. And now this sub disturb the Mediterranean. They can lose 9. Normally it loses 5 points. We'll also use for these units here. Oh, cities. And then surprise, that was good for it. And didn't lose anything. That was why I put it there. Okay, I did not see that I needed a plane. And now they can bomb this without any interceptions, but normally it can also attack back like this. I didn't get any there. Nothing there. That was 4, look at that. And that's gone and didn't lose anything. That was not good. Let's move that. And this is really good at doing that to that, but it's not as good as it should be. But it's going better than I expected. Can reinforce it. And now we can attack. We have this research I can show you. It's really good actually. Germany has 1 in advanced sub, gun laying radar and rockets. That's why rockets didn't have 1 but 2. Gun laying radar and advanced subs. The subs are better at attacking also. And you can also have sonar if you have your ships, stuff like that. Heavy tanks, anti-aircraft, you can get the difference. Anti-aircraft weapons and anti-tank weapons are of course better against tanks. Heavy tanks, that will be better with tanks. Anti-aircraft radar, that's you can reach, you can see longer. With the planes, and long range aircraft, then you can reach longer with aircraft. Jet aircraft, you can get more aircraft in one. Instead of 10 you can get 11. Heavy bombers, they are also really good at bombing units. You get more, and you have to put investment here. It costs 250, so I have to purchase here and put it in. And at the beginning you do not want that, you just want use units. Industry technology, you can get industry better, get more money, but also cost. Rockets, of course, what is rockets you can attack with. Gun laying radar, so you can actually see better radar unit. You can see the units a little bit better, especially when you have fog of war. Advanced subs, the subs are better, of course. Sonar, you can see with the ships close around where there's subs in the vicinity. So but it costs 250. You will not use it in the beginning, but later on when the allies are starting using it, you need to bring it up, else you have trouble on winning them. So that's what it is. Now let's bomb here, and you can see it always also bringing that. Next time they only got 1 plane. Normally they'll bring more in and try to get a little bit more hectic here. I'll purchase another unit, air fleet, and I will purchase it right here. Normally I will try, instead of breaking your units down, this will just use some money and bring it up. You will need more attacks on the same unit to get it down, and They are really good allies, really good at getting your plane down. It's like they can see them, but the numbers. But you're not that good at bringing them down, or I'm just not that good at it. Let's go for the war map and say Yugoslavia. And remember, with Yugoslavia, you can also see here actually 100%, and you can see here 7% the United States go to war and 34% there. Let's see, 15 and 49 now. So it grows. As you can see, Yugoslavia, you need to bring in the heat here. Normal units. Quite good to get. What? That was pretty bad. And now we can have some more troops in from Italy also. Let's just undo. Normally they're bringing partisans, not right now, and normally they're bringing partisans, they will bring in. And this unit, I will not go up and attack that now, because this unit will actually go in and then conquer this town, and that is not what I want to do. So let's bring that closer in, and let's change these units. Let's just move them. Should have had that tank into, else that will be a little bit different in the attack. That will be a little bit better. Maybe we can even attack this and got it first time. And everything has been used there. We do not have any subs to bring down the economy. You have this one, but it could probably also try to bring it south here and go down in the Atlantic. Let's see if that can happen. Then we can stop someone, but they have a lot of ships here, so it will cost a lot. That gets up to 8. And these can also attack these. This is not good. It will cost a lot. Okay, bomb. Luckily bombed this and could not reach the units there. Do not see the sub. The sub is gone from the radar there. I need the money. I need everything to raise that unit there. Look at that. That is when they bought. It'll be nice to get the unit to get that one out of the game. Yeah, down there. Let's bring it up. It's better to attack these Montgomery even instead of, because they won't fight back. Okay, that was not what I wanted. This one first. There we go, and then we can take it. That was much better than anything else we could have done. Okay. Now we can just move them to the Russian front. Don't even have to move them south there. September 40. If that happened really, then it would be totally different. We could go for Greece, of course, and I'm normally doing that. So just have to have these units down. This is also good because there's a lot of money in those two. There's also a port. And this got one up. Okay, that's as you can see here, we can't attack this unit. Now all of their units is gone there. And we can disturb this. Well, let's see here if there's anything else I can do here. Right now, they surrender. But there will come partisan troops here. A lot of partisans all the time. Partisans, partisans, partisans. That's why they will come here and even here. So you cannot... Look at that. Already partisans now. So you cannot just let them be here. You have to attack them all the time. They're coming quite often. It's quite irritating, actually. But I always put them on because it's the right thing to do. They actually see this. They see this sub here and trying to... Okay, now you saw it. Submarine dives from that attack there. That was really good. Okay, I need to bring some troops from these down and attack that unit. I need to get this cleared so they don't have any trouble there. And here you also need to have a unit, but it's good value here normally, so there we go. Sometimes I let Italy take it, and other times let Germany take it. This time I'll let Germany take it. I think they will use it a lot more. Okay, we need more units here. I would like to have that operate, but no. Let's just that's okay. We're not doing that. We need to have a transport on it, but we can't transport it out because there's no sea. There's no port. An operate can take a long time, but I'm doing it anyway. Then they can bomb this port, but I hope these planes can come out and these just come out and attack that plane, but they need to be repaired first. It costs a lot. Let's purchase another air fleet. Hope this is good enough getaway. They will come in. If I do this, they will come in to attack that. But let's try to get these commanders so it won't get any experience. That's one, and that's this one. That's two. I didn't get any of that. Didn't get any of that, but they won't attack back. That's a good part of it. Let's just do that. Now Italy got a lot of money here, but they will normally use it to repair these units. And I could also use it to buy one of these guys. They are not that good compared to the rest there, but still, it is not that bad. And we could have it against this plane, against the other stuff. So let's just say yes. Let's make sure everybody has been moved. This is not. We could use these planes against these two. And this unit is not needed either. We can transport, that only costs, and then we can move it down on the side here. That's fine. And that's the sub. It's not that good because it's damaged, so it costs a little bit. But 226 is not that high anyway, but it will get high up when we get grease. Okay, they move the okay, they can see it. That's not good. So now that's dead. That was quite high. Oh, it's nice dive. Then I maybe can put it here and then rebuild it. Exactly there. Reinforce this one. I could also attack that there, but I rather want this one. And the fence also again. Let's hope it won't go for that. No, that's too much because it's let's just go and whap. Look at that, 15, 29, 49, 21, 52. So it's not that much for grease there. And that's behind enemy lines, that's not bad. And we need to get more units down here. Can't even hit that from the mountain there. I'm not really sure it could get 3, it couldn't, so I could go down here and attack this one. Nope, won't work. I don't think that will be needed. That's up there. I could get in here and attack like this. And transport to the other side and bring it in there. Then we have 2 ways to attack, but that's the only thing we can do there. Let's Hungary join X Alliance, that's good. It's random now, so they will join when they like to join. When I played earlier, I can't remember my allies last time, but before that I think Romania was the first one to join. I was like, where is Hungary going? Normally they can also attack back these towns' anti-aircraft guns. Like that, exactly like that. Okay, couldn't find the sub. No, didn't want to try to find the sub because it could be really hard down here. We can attack with everything and they will just be gone. So They probably thought that it will not that. But look at this, how much? 529. Reinforce this costs 179. That's 179. That's quite a lot, but not compared to my new. And you can see it can go to 11 because research here has the advanced sub in 1 here, so that's why it goes to 11. Reinforce max. Reinforce this one at max. Next time I will attack with all planes. I will not. Maybe I could do that, but they will. Because they will fix it like we are fixing ours. And it costs a lot of money to fix this headquarter here. That's probably why they are doing. That's why we are attacking here. This needs to be reinforced. Max 10, and this one up here. Right now we are using the small one as it can attack this. That was not good enough. That was a good attack there. There. Down here and move south and south. This is not needed at all. Now you can see Hungary is in, so we can just move directly here, or for down here we can move directly up when Romania is joining. And Romania has these Prodigy oil fields that gives a lot of cash. And again, I will not move this unit because if there comes partisan here or partisan here, maybe I should not have moved that one here either. We need a unit here, else they will just go in and take it, and then we'll be in trouble. So I could also buy one from Italy, just this one, and put it here. I could also put it there. That's fine enough to stop them coming around the mountain, stuff like that. That won't be a problem. Let's see here. Have to move that up there, and this one. That is fine. We are now in December the 8th, and we still have this problem here. And unload right in there, and it can attack right away. That's a good thing to remember. We probably need some planes also to attack here, but right now we do not have it. I will also go back and reinforce this, but I will wait a little bit. Yeah, that was not good enough. It's too few money we're getting for. We should get at least 5 or even 10. 242, so now you can see it rising a bit. That's quite good. And that's just get up to 8. They get a lot of experience doing that. I need a plane up here too, because they just get experience by doing this. Now so it actually attacked back, and then we lose a lot of money doing that. Okay, they attack there. We can't get it there, this unit with 2. It's not good enough. Okay, let's see with the planes. It's not always the ships are that good, actually. Okay. We You can only get it if Italy gets it now. We could do that. They will just get all the money. And I can't see Germany gets it, so... And I think it's stupid to wait. But Germany needs the money more than Italy needs the money. Let's just reinforce this unit here. Okay, they can attack. Because it's planes, they can attack this ship here, and it costs more with ships. Readiness, and this has entrenchment 7. We need planes to attack planes, and not like this. So Italy actually needs the money. No, now we should move the units. There we go. There we go. And we need another plane. Right here. And now I'd like to attack this one. They will probably bring in a lot of units, and that was not a hit. That was a good hit. And that's 3 hit now. But not good enough, unfortunately, to get it. Greece surrender, great, and that was money to look at that. Italy plunders 272. It Romania joins. That's good money for Germany, but it's not always the same amount. It's sometimes around. It can go up to 320 sometimes also, and down to 220, something like that. Now raises to 5. And now this one can intercept, and they will put up planes also, but they couldn't put up planes now because they only had 2 planes, so they will buy them. That's good. That's a good hit. Partisan activity in Yugoslavia again. That's why it's good to have this one standing there. And we need to put this back, but now we can move them through this, but Bulgaria is still not fixed yet, so this unit could actually transport. Yes. All the way over there. Not good. Not good either. They get experience for this. And we could get it fixed here if we want it. I think we can. Every time you're trying to attack, then it's better for them, but they also got a fortification here. And now we have the planes again. This needs to be fixed, of course. Okay, fine. Every time, but they've only got 2. That's the good part about it. Of course, we're keeping the military plane down south. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. There we go. We got it. So they can't get that. Won't get them experience. Like he will get experience. That is really important. We can move him away. Of course, I don't want him to get experience. Let's see here. move that up there. So that was really good. Now they got these 2 planes. That's the one we need to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they have to intercept, that's not a problem. But if they have to attack it, that's a problem. They can't bring that in. So fine. Italy now needs to purchase it, and that needs to be an air fleet. And that needs to be there. And then this should start getting experience. So this is quite a long recording, but let's just continue a little bit more and take it in there, because I'm not going to. This is not going to be a long, many recordings. It's going to be some few recordings, and then probably British export something. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I didn't get hit on that one. That's a little bit sad. We need to get these planes out of the way. And now we can't even see them. And we got, okay, this one is still. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the only way is to bomb these, and they're not even down south enough. Let's purchase an army here. That's not enough. These are okay. Readiness is 47, supply 4. Here is much more readiness. No, want to move. You should not move out there. And look at the readiness here. It's much higher because that's a lead. Okay, what am I doing now? There we go, much better. Reinforce, yes, and the same here. And through the mountains. There we go. It costs a lot, but it's good to have 10 here. The problem here is that's fortified, so that's not going to be easy to get that when it's fortified. Let's move that. There. And these are fine. It's not that many troops you get from these areas here, unfortunately, but you still get some. This one won't move, and this one should not move either, and this one either, because the partisans can move all different directions here. And the sub. Let's just do that. Let's see if we can get North Atlantic. Now we're getting it, and that's 15 points. That's good. Now we're starting to bomb them with a little bit more. So after like 20 turns, then it's paid off. And they just resupply them all the time. We can't win this. It's too few troops. Interceptor here. And it's coming. No, it's not this one. It was actually this one doing it. It should be able to attack here, but they do not have the spotting range. There we go. That's 5 units we have there. 5 units. So it's a lot. Spot there. Now the readiness will go up, as you can see here. This one will be lower at 57, but this is 94, so that's why these leaders are needed. And that's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Yeah, that will be something around that. That up there. There we go. Percus. Arm. There. Let's see if not good. It's too expensive. I was going to get less expensive, but it's more expensive now because of that fortification there. Okay, let's unload. Suez Canal fall to Axe forces. That's this one. So now we get money for that. I cannot reinforce this. I need another plane down here to attack with a plane or something, or get this really low down to be able to attack from that side too, but it is expensive to do this. Oh, don't move. Yeah, let's get some. Let's bomb the port instead. Hopefully we can get them to work. And open them up a little bit for attack. But there we go. Before it was 15, now it's 12. Maybe I should move it a little bit closer so I can get better at that. I could also move the sub down and get that repaired. Now we got the Suez. And they just rebuild, and they cost much more for us to rebuild. Normally I would like to have like another unit. Look at that. They will just keep on coming, and there will be a lot of them. Wow, that was a good hit. That was a really good hit and good experience probably also. and there. We only got 2 planes here. We need a lot more planes. There we go. And even the port was better to attack. This is not good either. This is really, really bad. And when you have all these ships, normally it's better, but not this time. We can get that down there. And that's bad too. But let's get this a little better situated there. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more money out of it. Reinforce. We do not have the money for it. There's only one. Let's get that one. Oh, now they get a hacker carrier to help. And I'll not do this one. That would be too expensive. As you can see, we have June now, 1941, so we should actually be able to attack now Russia, but you're not. And you can see Bulgaria has not joined the war on the side of the Germans, so that's not good either. And that was a good hit. What? That's not good. Now they're coming in from all sides now again. And look at that partisan activity. That just every turn now. They should not be able to move past this. There we go. And now it should be attacking, but I'm not. I do not have the unit close enough, what I like to have, for them to attack, but and we do not have enough planes for it either. Next time. Reinforce. Maximum. That's only 8. That was okay. Working that. Oh, this is a lot of money for this. Should not even try it actually. Now we are 327. That's a lot now. Getting a lot more because of Romania oil field. Bulgaria has not. Okay, and then just go up to 8 again. I should have actually moved that. I forgot to move it. Now we got it. Bulgaria signs military pact. We need those units, but it was a little late here. Reinforce, reinforce, and reinforce. The last one. Look at the money there. Everything is really down now. And I move back to upgrade it. There we go. There we go. And now it is war with Russia. Yeah, nothing really to do here. I should try to go over here and look what they have at Gibraltar instead. You can see here, because of all that upgrades, it won't get any experience because of that. And this is just madness. That's why these 3 planes in the beginning was really good. They could defend it, but we do not have enough to take it. Not at all. Let's go in and look at Russia. War map. 79%. Let's declare war. And let's see United States. Okay, that's 09. I'm not that angry about it. And this is going to be the last turn I'm doing right now. So let's see if we can't get through some areas here. Okay, that was not what I expected. And has no experience, but I'm not bad here. I need to break a hole in the defense. But that's not going to happen, I can see. And that's tanks there. That was a good fight. That was a one also. That was not good. Do I have another one? Yeah. We're really fighting back. Nothing to do. What about okay, do we have any more units? Not really. This is what we got. This is what we will live with. And in turn, let's see, we still get disturbance there, but only 7 because we're going back now. Mediterranean, we got 8 now, and the 5 points. Okay, not that much. And we did not get any cities and anything in Russia. 1-1. And that was odd. But now they have encircled some of them. Normally they don't do that. Oh, yeah they do, but in the war they didn't. Look at all those planes here. A lot of planes, but didn't get any of them. That was good. Surprise contact again. Okay, they bought one there, one unit. They get a lot of money in the beginning here. A lot of money. Look at that, 480. They get a lot there. But that's it for this time. A lot have happened and just got to war against the Soviet Union. And we need to build this up, and we need to move that also, and we need to get rid of the tanks here. But thank you for watching so far, and see you next time.